I'm Stephen Groves. I'm a congressional correspondent for the Associated Press. And senators have released a highly anticipated $118 billion package that pairs border security with wartime aid for Ukraine, Israel, and other U.S. allies. But it's facing what has proven to be a wall of opposition from conservatives, especially, and is really unlikely to pass both chambers. There are questions as to whether this bill would even go forward toward a Senate vote this week, as more Republicans and even some Democrats are coming out against the bill. If it were to pass the Senate, it has already been declared dead on arrival by House Speaker Mike Johnson. So really, it leaves few options for one of President Joe Biden's main foreign policy goals, which is to resupply Ukraine with foreign aid. The package has about $60 billion worth of aid included for Ukraine. Right now, the U.S. has had to halt shipments of ammunition and missiles to Kiev. It really leaves Ukrainian soldiers outgunned as they are trying to beat back Russia's invasion. There's also $14 billion in the package that is intended for military support for Israel, but that also could splinter Democratic votes. Senator Bernie Sanders, who's an independent senator from Vermont, is pushing to strip $10 billion from that portion of the package for offensive weaponry, and it would only leave kind of defensive weaponry for Israel. Really, the downfall of this package has been the portion that deals with border security. Now, senators came up with a compromise that looks to basically control the number of asylum seekers that come to the border. But border security and immigration has been one of the most fraught issues in American politics. And the fact that this is happening in an election year makes it even more intense. Republicans have really been reluctant to give Biden a political win on an issue that they see as one of his biggest vulnerabilities heading into the election. And increasingly, they have begun to argue that presidents already have enough authority to curb illegal border crossings. That would ensure that immigration remains a major issue in the presidential election. And it's something that Donald Trump, the Republican frontrunner, is really trying to make one of the key stances of his platform going into the election.